This podcast is for mature audiences only. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed are the speakers only and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of their employer. We are Undomesticated.
What's up, you bunch of bitches? What's the deal, Squeegee? It's your boy Big Daddy Rybird coming at you at the Undomesticated Studios. It's the Lot Lizard, the Desert Lizard. To my right, I got the Manscaping Maniac. What is going on, baby? How are you doing, sir?
Feeling good, dude.
Yeah?
Feeling good. New year, new me.
New year, new you?
Yeah.
You trying to do like your resolutions and all that good stuff? Like
No,
a real
my
man?
revolutions.
No revolutions?
Revolutions
Okay, what are your revolutions?
against this government.
Oh, God. Please.
All right, before we get started, shout out to everybody who resubscribed and did everything. Thank you, guys.
Yup.
The cancel culture hoodies are now fully out and in effect. Ryan has one on. I'm just wearing a good old Anarchy t-shirt for people not watching and just listening. And I'm feeling good, dude.
Is that why you also call yourself Angelo Anarchy?
Yes. Overthrow the government.
Overthrow
Fuck
the
them
go-
all.
That's what I'm talking
Fuck
about,
them all.
bro.
They don't deserve to be here. All right. With that being said, there's a couple things I want to talk about.
Yeah, bro. We got a lot to talk about. And honestly, I think we need to say what hasn't been said. And a lot of people have been fucking, I don't know. I feel like they've been like tiptoeing and seesawing and not really wanting to get into it because they're scared. Right. Oh, God. And
The ugliest guy in the world.
he looks like the song, if that makes sense. He literally looks like the song.
Yeah.
And you know what? We've already been canceled once, so what the
Why
fuck?
not? Right now? Why go full balls it?
Fucking go full for gusto, right? Go for gold, right? All
What's going to happen?
right, what are they gonna do to us?
We got Rumble on the back burner.
Yeah, we got. Hold on, we can't be throwing out secrets and stuff. We got things going on in the back burner. Just put it like that.
Yeah.
We got things going on in the back burner.
But we're allowed to speak our truths and not be
Well,
hurt
it depends. It
and
depends
scared.
on what kind of truth.
Scared. Don't be scared. It's only a pussy.
That's it. That's it.
So, I want to talk about, before we get into like the shit, I want to talk about our first snowfall.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
It is extremely hard to build a snowman.
Yeah.
Have you ever built a snowman?
Yeah. It's not fun. It's not pleasurable.
Like, you know when you see the people who make them like perfectly round and everything? It's impossible.
Right.
I want to know where these people live and how they do this, because I sat outside with my daughter for over an hour making a snowman, and what he is now is a
human blob?
pile of shoveled snow with a ball on his head and little eyes and stick arms. But I took the shovel trying to like flatten out the sides so he wasn't like a blob.
Right.
But it looks ridiculous. I don't know where these people exist that make these perfect snowmen.
So here's my perfect logic to it. I think only diehard liberals make really good snowmen because they're artsy fartsy and they have nothing to look forward to in life besides making like snowmen. You know what I mean? So put it this way. First off, who has a corn pipe? Like
What's a corn pipe?
You know, like Frosty the Snowman song.
That little fucking...
Yeah, like the little corn
Yeah,
pipe.
yeah. I thought
it's
that was a crack
corn-
pipe.
Well, I mean, if you're in the Bronx, maybe
It's a crack pipe.
it's a crack pipe. In Mayor Adams City, you do Frosty the Crackhead, Frosty the Snowman who has a crack problem.
Yeah, no one has those just sitting around the house.
Right.
The average person don't have
Or
one.
like a fucking am I supposed to like the carrots I have in my house are made for chicken soup, bro?
My carrots are this big in my house.
How big is your carrot?
This big. About 2 inches.
Interesting.
Same size as my dick. Hung like a fifth grader, baby. I don't know, dude. I'm
Speaking
over it.
of fifth
Oh, Happy
graders-
New Year, by the way.
Fuck them. Happy New Year. We've already said it last episode.
Yeah, but it wasn't New Year.
I don't want to hear it. But speaking of fifth graders, bro, it's funny you say that. You want to get into the whole fucking schmesty schmiling?
Let's talk about the list.
Okay. Let's talk about the list. So here's my thing about this whole list, and this is gonna be a wild hot take. You got to be careful with this list because, hear me out, the rich and elite borrow planes all the time on a daily basis, right? If you have a private plane, you know, it's almost like, hey, who's got a free plane, blah, 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 blah. So when you see the flight logs, so like when you see, let's just say, I don't know, fucking Jim Carrey, just using as an example. I'm not saying Jim Carrey, just using Jim Carrey as an example, right? If Jim Carrey was on Epstein's plane and he flew from New York to I don't know, Virginia and back to New York, that's
doesn't
not
count.
right. That's not him being a fucking pedophile. You
Yes.
know what I mean? If I see Jim Carrey go from New York to fucking Pedo Island and back to New York, we got a problem.
Yeah, there's something going on.
We got a problem.
But do you think maybe, just maybe, some of these people were there to perform? Like, they had a lot of musicians on the list. Do you think that
Yeah.
this dude might have just had a little concert?
Right, and they probably just performed like if you were a comedian
Got
or
paid
an
a
actor,
ton of money to
like,
fucking perform and
you're
leave,
like the new
right?
hot thing, right? Of course, like a lot of these comedians and stuff. But the problem is, so you go there to perform, right?
You don't see anything?
No, but I'm saying when you go there to perform, right? And listen, you know when something's weird, like think about the whole mall situation that you had, right?
Yeah.
When you know something's weird, you know something's weird. You're there to perform, right? So you're at this exclusive island with all these fucking celebrities, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all you see are fucking children around like these celebrities, and they're waiting on them
Unless
and
they
stuff.
hid them during like events and shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure they know who they could bring. Who's like, all right, he's okay with it.
But then
Versus
you gotta, bro, but then you gotta figure,
they put them back
like,
in their cages.
if they
or whatever
fucking,
they do.
No, because like I fully will not believe, understand, respect if like Dave Chappelle, again, we're just using these as examples. I'm not saying, because I know for a fact Dave Chappelle will never be there because he's a conservative. But that actually doesn't make a difference
makes
because
no
there's conservatives there, so that's a lie. Anyway, just using Dave Chappelle as an example. Dave Chappelle, one of the best comedians, funniest comedians out there, right? Cat Williams, another one. Let's just say they go to that island. There's no way they're getting to that island, on the island, hanging out there for a couple days and not seeing some what the
Weird
fuck is
shit.
going on over here.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
mean? At nighttime, these kids go to the bedrooms and
I can't talk about it. So this has been going on for like 30 years. People been known about this island for 30 years.
right?
Like it's been like a known thing. Someone I work with dates a supermodel who dated a dude. Well, dated a supermodel who dated a dude. And he heard about this shit legit 30 plus years ago.
I believe it.
And he says the girl that he used to date would get paid by like fucking Arabian princes and all them to go basically be their toilet girls like over there on that island.
I believe it. I 100% believe it. I believe it. How old was she?
Well, he's in his 60s, so she was probably fucking, this 30-something years ago,
Yeah.
he's 30. She was
Yeah.
probably in her 20s, good-looking dude,
Well,
probably
in her
had.
20s, there's nothing really wrong with that.
Yeah, but he knew, but the whole Epstein thing of buying
Right, so
people
it's
at
been-
that island, it's been a known thing.
So did you hear about the fucking conspiracy that Epstein was actually a Jewish fucking plant, like an Israeli plant, so you know how like the Israeli intelligence agency is one of the best like well-informed intelligence
Yeah.
agencies in the world. They're saying that, you know, from Ghislaine Maxwell and her father's ties with the Israeli government and Epstein Island, and how, if you notice how like all these celebrities and all these politicians and stuff, blah 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 blah, they got blackmailed because of whatever their vices were, and it's almost like, and like the Israeli government was using that against them or some. That's a conspiracy, and if you kind of look into it, it kind of like makes
sense a little
sense. You know,
So my biggest thing, so Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawkins was on this list. What do you think he did?
Guess what, motherfucker?
here's what I think Stephen Hawking did, because now it came out what he did actually do.
It came out what he did?
Yeah. So this is how fucked up. One
Touch
of the most
me.
push me and then just touch me and I can get some. So here's Stephen Hawking, right?
I wanted to go to Epstein's Island and watch midgets do complicated algorithms on a tall chalkboard. So I would sit there, fapping my little dick off.
I would sit there. He would sit there, right? I guess getting fapped off or
Someone has to fap him.
something is going on, right? But he would watch midgets.
Hey. Go ahead, finish it. I'm gonna
He would watch midgets do complicated equations on high chalkboards. So they were struggling to hit the chalkboard while doing like algebra or something. While he would just sit there.
Where
and
are
be
you
like,
reading this? Because I don't believe this.
It's a real thing, bro. It's a real thing.
So let me ask something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Oh yeah,
Touch me.
give it to me, baby.
Turn it off. All right. So question.
Yeah.
$15 million. Stephen Hawking wants you to jerk him off.
$15 million, 100%. Not even a thought in my mind.
$5 million.
Yeah.
100,000.
How much am I drinking?
No, you're sober. And he goes, right, no, I don't want the voice. I don't want the voice.
Me, baby, for
I don't want
$100,000.
the. He just looks at you. He goes, Ryan, $100,000. You finish me off with your hand. You doing it?
I don't know, about 100 grand.
200 grand. Cash.
Cash. I mean, no, 500 grand would be my lowest. Cash.
500.
500
You got to
grand.
finish him off.
Finish him off. How
Like
much?
his
How
comes-
much could fucking RoboCop really produce?
His comes and like drip on your hand. No gloves. This is raw.
I
Like
mean,
lotion, everything. Like
for
you got
500
you
grand?
got to
Tax free.
tax free cash. What if he wants finger in his ass?
Now we're up in the ante over here. Now penetration.
Balls
you're going
fondled.
to. Again, that's.
So
these are like
500
extra-
grand is your limit for a hand
Bro,
job.
500 grand. I'm taking 3 fingers because how big could Stephen Hawking's robotic
Dude, he
cock
might
be?
be fucking packing. You never know.
Bro. First off, just looking at that man, his dick probably looks like a raisin. First off, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. It probably leans a little
dick
bit to
looks
the
like
left.
him?
His dick looks like him. It probably leans a little bit to the left, right? And bro, not for nothing, 500 grand. You look up in the air, and it's almost like fucking. Before you know it, you're done. Before you know it,
But all,
and that kind of guy.
all his little juices on your hand.
But think about this. That kind of guy with all the pressures and all the fucking stress in his fucking life, you fucking on his cock and he's probably like,
Or
Oh, yeah.
he doesn't feel it and you're there for a very long time.
for $500,000, $1 million, fucking tax free. It's pretty good. I've done worse for less money. Put it that way. Yeah.
Ryan,
I don't know about worse. Jerking off Stephen Hawking's pretty bad. But you get the point.
would you jerk off Bill Clinton for 500?
Why would I? First off, I don't think.
Well, if you jerked off Stephen
I don't
Hawkins,
think-
why wouldn't you jerk off Bill Clinton?
Because
What's the difference?
because I don't think I'm in his wheelhouse. To be honest with you, I know Bill
You're too
Clinton.
old.
Yeah, I'm too old, and I'm a dude. Bill Clinton likes little girls.
He probably likes little boys too.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
So we talked about this off air.
57 times, by the way.
Let's get
Went to Epstein Island.
let's get canceled right now. Why is it whenever something in the government is going bad, something else hits the news?
Bing bang,
School shooting,
bing bang,
mall riot, monster,
bang.
whatever, the 75,000 cops.
Yep.
Why is the news always directed away from what's going on?
I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because look at the dangling carrot. Look at the carrot. Look at the carrot. So,
I don't think they're getting away with this. I think people are like, nah, dude, we're still sticking to this list.
bro, there's still a lot of time, bro. We just had fucking Entrapment Day. That's a new hot topic now. So, fucking, if you know, you know with Entrapment Day, by the way.
What's the conspiracy theories on the mall, though?
So the mall was
Because
they
there's
were-
like 3 different stories on
They
it.
were 8 to 10 foot creatures, human-like creatures that were supposedly in this mall. And let me tell you something. I've seen a lot of illegal Mexicans in my life. They don't fucking break 5'10". You should know this personally, right? So, with that being said, they weren't like illegals, like fucking around and shit like that. And even if they were just regular, kids of a specific ethnicity of color,
Dude, there was like 500 cops.
500 cops. There was also fucking military helicopters. There were fucking
Said
drones
it was
going.
14. So one of the things
There
is
was
it was
SWAT
4
there.
teens fighting.
I don't know. That's
A little excessive.
yeah. And well, it is in the state of Florida, and if they were all black, then it's possible.
But can we be honest here? What if it's, 4 people are fighting, right? Someone goes to break it up. Now, whoever's calling the cops, maybe they got 100 fucking phone calls. Oh my God, there's 5 people fighting. Another guy comes in. Oh my God, there's 10.
Well-
and then there's the one fucking Karen. Is there any weapons? Is there any guns?
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think so. I think I seen a gun.
Also, you got to remember. So they say it's at the mall, right? So mall, you're thinking people. Mall equals people, right?
And
So
you hear gun. You hear,
Right,
I don't know
so-
if there was a gun involved, but one of those
Right,
Karens
right,
like,
right.
they have weapons.
Well, they also probably think like let's just say it's a riot, right? They say it's a riot in this mall.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think a riot, more people could die.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of casualties. So there's probably some kind of protocol and procedures. I think that probably Florida cops were like really bored. They had nothing going on. It's been a quiet month, and they were like, "Oh, we got all this budget. We got to use
I
up."
think
and we got-
Florida's boring for the cops.
I mean, they
They
probably
see some crazy shit.
They listen. They 100% see some crazy shit. But then there's people saying that there was like a fucking blue beam that came out of the sky from that mall. Like I don't know, somehow like like a laser beam went up into the sky, and then in that area,
Yeah, they said 2 like Asian kids came in and
why they gotta be Asian though?
because they're smart.
Why they gotta be Asian
They
though?
said 2 really smart kids with slanted eyes came in and plugged something in and opened up like a fucking gateway
like a
portal.
Yeah, it's like we're playing fucking Call of Duty Zombies right now. But it's I don't know, bro. There's a lot of shit going on with that, and honestly, like,
It just sways away from what the fuck really is going on.
yeah, 100%, as always, bro. So, that's always my go-to. Like, if the government is in hot water, or if a specific political party, usually 99% of the times it's the Democrats, are in hot water, all of a sudden, boom, school shooting, boom, major catastrophe.
It's almost like they're threatening you.
Right.
Like,
And
keep picking at the bear and we're going to shoot up the schools. We're
Bro,
going to come after your kids.
You know what's even crazy that nobody wants to talk about or seems to talk about? And honestly, now it's becoming a fucking problem, like an epidemic. The alphabet community, right, has an obsession with school shootings, dog. Has an
another
obsession. Well, there's the Illinois one that just
There's
happened.
another one?
Yeah, LGBTQ, fucking trans activist, blah, 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 blah. They tried scrubbing his Snapchat. They tried scrubbing his IG, scrubbing everything. But I have photos of what this kid looked like, and like,
Was he bullied?
yeah, I'm sure probably.
Well, you're not allowed to bully people anymore. Bring back bullying.
So he took a photo on his IG or Snapchat, like right before he did it. Like he's in the bathroom with the duffel bag on the floor, and he's like, "It's about to go down." I had the photo on my phone. I'll show you it.
I don't even want to see
Yeah,
it.
and when you see this kid, you're gonna be like, "Yeah,
You knew it?
Yeah."
Did he go
okay.
to the school?
I don't know if he went to school because he's 16 years old. He shot a 6-year-old. Like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, like a 6-year-old is dead.
Kill his parents.
Right.
Kill his parents. Kill his bloodline.
So now,
and any of his best friends. Kill them all.
So that Illinois was a alphabet community shooter. The Tennessee was an alphabet community with a manifesto. That's the only school shooting, mass shooting manifesto. That they wouldn't release. But of course, it got leaked because there are some patriots in the government that still like, we got to stop this fucking problem.
When can it, dude? We just need a civil war.
Yeah. It's. I'm so sick and tired of fucking your local sheep going, we need gun reform, common sense gun laws, common sense gun.
Let's shoot them out.
Bro,
Shoot everybody.
First off, America has some of the strictest gun laws in the world. We are overly regulated, where there's laws basically on everything. And not for nothing, if somebody wants to fucking kill you and they have a gun, and even if guns were 100% totally fucking banned, there's knives, there's cars, you can make a pipe bomb. Bro, there are different ways that they could easily take you out. Bro, so stop blaming the fucking tool and start blaming the operator. Take a look at these operators' parents. Take a look at this fucking kid. Take a look at
Did he have a legal gun? Did he have a legal gun?
I don't know. He hasn't come in. Again, because it's part of the alphabet community.
They're gonna protect it.
Right. You don't know. I don't know. So like ban assault weapons, right? We always got to ban assault weapons.
What's
it was
an
a
assault
pump. It was a pump shotgun. So now pump shotguns, fucking assault weapons.
Dude, I don't want to talk about it because you just turned my stomach.
Right. So the kid
A
had
6-year-old?
Yeah.
How many?
One passed and like one got injured or something like that.
Dude, I would love. Did they kill this thing?
Oh, he dead.
I'm not calling it a person. I'm
Right.
not calling it he, she pronouns. It's fucking
dead.
pronouns.
It's
It's a
dead.
fucking retard.
But-
so I would love just to lock me in a fucking room with one of these people, one of these school shooters. Lock me in a fucking room.
I wanna know-
always wanted to kill somebody with my bare hands. I feel like that is the most passionate way to kill. I want to kill you with my, not choke you. I want to pummel you with my fist. Like, I feel like that's
No,
the
what
most
I want to
passionate
know is
way to
what I
kill
want to
somebody.
know is. So this goes down, right? I want to talk to the fucking parents because being a parent, even though I have a toddler, right? I know if my kid's being a fucking dick or if my kid is my kid doesn't even have to talk to me and I know what's going on in my kid's life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you being a father with your son and daughter, like, you know if your son's being a dick or if your daughter's being an instigator, or if your daughter is upset or if your son's upset.
Yeah.
Without them even telling you, I'm sure you know, right? What the fuck are these parents doing that you don't see your son, like, you don't just wake up one morning and it's like, you know what? Today's the day I'm just going to shoot up a school because I fucking feel like it. Or your daughter, like, you know what? Today's the day I'm going to wake up and just fucking off myself. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I want to talk to these parents and be like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what were you thinking? Like, what? I need to know their thought process so we can fucking figure that problem out and then teach other parents not to be like these parents. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how this could fucking happen.
Is Epstein the island still like up and running? Like, is there people there, or is it a dead island? Because I have an idea. We could ship everybody to that island.
So here's the thing.
Everybody.
I know. I don't know if the government owns it now, but there's not like activity going on it where it's like, oh, you can still go to Epstein Island and hang out. Like I know it's owned, but I don't know if they fucking knocked down, like the blue and white, like castle kind of house.
Fucking thing. Yeah.
That also, if you look at that house, like the Disney with the fucking.
I know.
It looks just like it.
I know.
The Ellen DeGeneres show had the fucking.
I know.
Weird. You don't say. I know, like they knocked down a lot of like buildings and stuff like that.
Can't we just make a community over there?
And then what? Set it on fire?
No.
On a
Let them
daily
all
basis?
live peacefully on that community.
No, what we should
Here's
do
your
is,
island.
Here's what we should do. Here's what we should do. Remember how we was thinking about like making like a fucking like a pay-per-view about it, making money?
Yeah.
Every month we drop a fucking group of fucking pedos on there, a group of really degenerate like scum of the earth, right? And again, if you want to survive, you got to be like a battle royale.
Yeah.
Like a battle royale. Yeah. And your gift is to stay alive for the next month until the next wave comes.
And you get to go into the next wave.
Yeah.
You never leave.
You never leave.
You never win.
Joke is, well, we could lie to them and say like,
No.
like 3 wins in a row, and then you can come out, and then when they win the 3rd time in a row, come on. So we put them on a boat, right?
We feed them to sharks.
And we fucking sink the boat, let them sink.
No. I want to watch.
Yeah, well, we sink the boat, let them get eaten by sharks.
I want to watch.
And we film that
You
too.
can't fucking get a camera good. I want to physically be there.
Well, we set up cameras in the water.
No, I want to be there.
We put cameras on sharks' heads, like freaking laser beams.
Freaking laser beams, and we fucking. I want to like dip them in peanut butter. Well, you can lather him in peanut butter, and I'll put a fucking rope around his fucking neck, and I'll fucking lower him down into the fucking water.
Why peanut butter? Let's dip him in a pool of blood.
Okay,
So we
that's
really
fine.
get
You
them going.
you gotta lather him up though, like in all the creases.
Or we could just
No,
fucking
you
dunk
gotta.
tank him.
No, I think you.
Oh, listen, does he have Stephen Hawking's money?
No.
So it ain't happening, dog.
And
It
then
ain't happening.
I'll just tie a noose around his neck, and I'll fucking lower him in the water, and like like the fishing rod you pull up, I'll just do one of these. I'll just pull him every once in a
Oh,
while,
you almost had him. Oh, you almost
Yeah,
had
yeah.
him. Start nibbling him out from toes to toes. We can make a bunch.
and then
of
I
these.
get to keep his head
For what?
because I want to put it on my wall. On a plaque,
Skull or skin off?
both.
Both.
Let it decay on my wall. Yeah, let that smell. I want to smell it.
Yeah. Do you like smelling it?
I want to
usually?
fucking kill all of them, dude. You have no fucking idea.
Well, I mean,
No fucking idea.
not for nothing,
It
but
burns a fucking hole in my chest that motherfuckers get to walk free.
bro, that you think that's bad? How about the literally invasion of illegal migrants coming into our fucking country now? Because how about this law that just passed? Californians, right? $2.1 billion. Guess what they're gonna have to foot the bill for? Free healthcare for illegal immigrants. Meanwhile, we go to urgent care.
I gotta pay.
Meanwhile, we
I
go
gotta
to
pay
urgent
the
care.
copay?
We gotta go to urgent care or whatever, and like our copay or deductible. I don't know. Every time I get like surgery or something, it's like, oh, the surgery was $40,000, but you still owe $4,000. Thanks, I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
They hit me with just recently. They hit me
Right.
with a holiday like thing. It's like fucking like an extra like $90
Eat my ass.
because I went on like Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. Closed the place down.
so wait.
They were
Merry
open.
Christmas, so you got an extra surcharge.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you for coming in on Christmas Eve, which was packed. And my son cracked his fucking head open.
Right.
I'm waiting there. It took so long that when my son seen the doctor, he was like, well, the blood kind of like, sealed everything. He
Yeah.
did nothing. And now I got my regular charge, and now I got to pay because it was Christmas Eve. Motherfucker, you're getting paid to be there.
You can't make this shit up. You literally can't make this shit up, dude.
Kill them all. Kill them all. You were
my
telling me
God.
about you said something about Cat Williams before. I didn't watch the interview.
Okay, so Cat Williams and Shannon Sharp had this fucking.
Who's Shannon Sharp?
You don't know who Shannon Sharp is? You've probably seen him like on the football. Like he used to be with Skip Bayless, and I posted him that video in the fantasy football group. Was like, I just want to let you know, I give you everything I got, Skip.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
okay.
the big brown
Yeah.
black dude, right? So he had like a 1-on-1 with Cat Williams, like in a chilly lounge. Like
How
like
is Cat Williams? He's alive and well.
He is thriving,
Is he
bro.
still? He's not Crack Williams no more.
No, I ain't
Not
no
get-
motherfucking Crack Williams.
Not getting beat up by 10-year-olds anymore. Okay.
No, he ain't Crack Williams. He's of Enlightenment Williams right now. So, homie, he went off on fucking he went off on what's his name? The who always does movies with The Rock, the little black comedian.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. He went off on Kevin Hart. He went off on Ludacris. He went off on all these motherfuckers.
You know
he
what,
he
dude?
went off on Steve Harvey.
If you really look at it, like if you take Kevin Hart and Ludacris and you like mated them, they would make a Cat Williams.
I was thinking more of the lines of like Beetlejuice, but yeah, I guess. Remember Beetlejuice? The
Yeah. Is he alive?
he's still alive.
All right, so keep going.
right,
Steve
so-
Harvey. What's your beef with Steve Harvey?
So Steve Harvey, Cat Williams basically said that Steve Harvey basically robbed like real like OG black comedians like materials, and he got the limelight off of like Bernie Mac, and there's some other black comedian.
Bernie Mac was pretty fucking big too, dude. I would say Bernie Mac was bigger than Steve Harvey.
Well, but he stole a lot of Bernie Mac shit, and there's another black comedian, I forgot his name, but like the whole like the high top with the squared off like, and everybody knew like Steve Harvey had the wig going, like that wasn't his hair, he was bald as fuck, but he was trying to look like him with his material, and like he thrived off it. And he's like, you ever hear Steve Harvey talk? He's like, blah, 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 blah. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Guy's a retard. He basically called him stupid, and you know what I mean?
I like Steve Harvey.
I like Steve Harvey in Family Feud. I do. I enjoy it. You know
I
what I
like
mean?
his mustache.
I enjoy his mustache. You think his wife enjoys that mustache ride? Hell yeah.
I don't know.
And then he was like, and then Cat Williams was like, he's so stupid. In his first marriage, he said he owes his whole career to his wife and how he would never be where he was without his wife. And then when he got divorced and remarried, he said the same thing about his new wife. And it's like, motherfucker, we knew you were married the first time. What are you talking about? You basically call him a poser. He's fake as fuck. Like he owes everything to his wife, his new wife. You know, he used like the same speech with his new wives and stuff like that. He went off on Ludacris about like the whole Illuminati and how Ludacris and Kevin Hart with the Illuminati. How
They both joined the Illuminati.
yeah, well, he goes, listen, how many
Is
comedians?
that even a thing anymore?
Oh, that's a thing.
Like
That is-
people still talk about it?
bro, it is.
I thought that was like something like it's.
No,
You could only talk about it so much because nothing's getting done.
bro. Let me tell you something. The Illuminati is a real fucking.
How do you
thing.
join?
That's the great question. You gotta sacrifice yourself, bro. You gotta sell your soul to them, sign a contract, sacrifice yourself, and then if you're black, you gotta get put in a dress on national television, and the deal is then you'll get made,
Is that
you'll
what?
make money.
What do you mean?
So like a lot. If you ever noticed,
Ludacris wasn't in a dress.
Ludacris sure was in a dress at one point.
When?
I'm sure in one of his movies was in a dress. The Rock was in a dress. Who else?
The
was
Rock
in a
was in a tutu
dress? There you go. There you
and a
go.
leotard.
There you go.
Kevin Hart wasn't in a dress.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Kevin Hart was in a movie.
Is this
where
what
he was
Cat
in a
Williams
dress.
saying? This is what you're saying?
No, this is what Cat Williams. I'll pull the movie right now. Kevin Hart in a dress. So,
But that's like a thing. Like so, only for black people. They have to.
well, that's like their way of like embarrassing themselves and like
So what do the white people got to do? Eat a baby?
drink probably blood. You know?
I think I'd rather dress up, dude.
Yeah. Here's Kevin Hart in a dress right here.
Let me see this.
Saturday Night Live.
And that's before he was famous.
This is
Well,
like
if
his
he's on
come up.
Saturday Night Live, he had to have a little following already.
Well, this
They
is
don't
his-
just take
this-
anybody.
This is his come up. That was his come up.
Do you think he's just saying this because Kevin Hart stole all his roles?
What about Big Mama's House? What was his name? Remember that black comedian?
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence, another one. Tyler Perry, Medea. Huh. You know?
Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy was in a dress.
Was he?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Eddie Murphy did fucking. Eddie Murphy was in a lot of dresses.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker.
In a dress.
Really?
Yep.
Oh shit, that movie Fifth Element. He played like that weird fucking thing, right?
Yep. Ruby Rod. Ruby Rod.
Who's that? This. Fuck.
Then there was just a big famous black rapper. He just did I don't know if it's like a Saturday Night Live or like one of these like live shows where he was wearing a dress and it's like, oh, I guess you sold out to the Illuminati or whatever. I guess you signed your contract, you know?
And this is what Cat Williams is saying.
Yeah, this is Cat Williams.
Was this offered to him?
It was offered to him,
And he denied
and
it?
Cat Williams fucking denied it. And that goes, when I denied that, that was the whole Kevin Hart come up when I denied that. And then all the hit pieces around me. And then Kevin Hart was doing this, Cat Williams was doing this, Cat Williams was doing that, Cat Williams, blah, 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 blah. Remember like that whole span where Cat Williams was like going down the drain?
Yeah.
Around that time, the same thing with Kevin Hart was on the come up. So it was like everything I got offered and they presented to me a script. I was like, but why do I got to wear a dress? Why do I got to do this? Why do I got to be gay in this? Why do I got to, I could put a Cat Williams spin on this and everything I touch turns to gold. Every movie I've done turns to gold. It goes, why do I got to do this? And then when he denied it or turned it down, he gave it to Kevin Hart. They gave it to Kevin Hart. So, and then even with the whole Ludacris thing, he was like, he signed a $200 million deal with the Illuminati and for 10 movies.
So what happens after the $200 million? You're free. You're out of your contract.
Well, you probably never out of your contract. Well, you're probably forever in debt. But I don't know how. I don't know like what the contract negotiations are on the re-up.
I want to know how it is. I want to like be a fly in the room.
So
I want to know like, do they come to your house, to your table, like, hey, listen.
So he said they come to you. You don't go to them. They come to you. They find you. But for Ludacris, he goes. He signed a 10-year, $200 million agreement with them, and he goes, well. Ludacris, what fucking 10 movies did he do that made $200 million? He goes, how much money did he make on Fast and Furious? $20 million a movie. Fast and Furious 1, Fast and Furious 2.
He wasn't in one.
Or whatever. He was in all. He wasn't in the first Fast and Furious.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Oh no, that was
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule. But it's for 2 and on, So he signed a 10 movie deal with Fast and Furious to make $200 million.
And they find you.
And they find you.
I wonder how that goes.
And then look at Taylor Swift, bro.
Did he say anybody like big politicians or anything?
They're all in it, bro.
No, did he say anything? I want to know what Cat Williams
I
said.
don't know if he got into politicians because they're probably just talking about like the people they know. You know what I mean? But look at Taylor Swift, bro. Like this bitch is literally a fucking witch. She's
She's
literally
like a
witch.
reincarnated.
Luna, fucking what's her name?
Yeah,
From
the satanic woman.
Bro,
They look identical.
and every one of her concerts, she's doing witch-like rituals with serpents, and they're all wearing cloaks, and they're in fucking pentagrams and
You
circles.
think Kelsey sold out?
Well, we know he sold out because he fucking did a Pfizer commercial for $20 million. To be like, oh, get the shot like I did. I'm Travis Kelce.
You think he got the shot?
I don't give a fuck. He sold out. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. If Pfizer came up to me and was like, yo, Undomesticated podcast for 20 mil, be like,
Yep.
Yo, you know what, guys? You need to take that shot. Firearms,
I got to hear it. And it said it's great.
Right.
Firearms are really bad.
super bad. I'm telling you right now, after this
Stand up for your right.
after this whole schmodify fucking big bad wolf thing,
Yeah.
I am selling out the first minute. Schmalluminati, fucking Freemasons, lizard people. I don't give a
Well, you
fuck.
could just go to the Freemasons.
The DNC.
I have a big hookup on that. By
You
the
know
way.
what?
No, I have a big
feel like
hookup on
those
that.
are like so do I. But I feel
So
like
the
those
Freemasons
are
and Illuminati are different. So
Yeah.
hear me. Freemasons thing is, it's a group of powerful men, right?
They do a lot of good.
Not like fucking powerful like Illuminati. Powerful as in like they know every lawyer.
Right.
Oh, you need a union job? They know every union bigwig. Someone within that realm
Right.
is able to help you. It's not like they're going to burn fucking. They're not trying to kill you.
Right.
They're just a bunch of powerful dudes who,
Yeah,
have each other's back
I see
for
that, yeah.
for a $400 a month fucking membership,
Makes
which
sense.
I was asked to go to a couple times.
So I have a friend who's in the Freemasons too, and he actually does like a lot of good. You ever hear of like the Shriners? It's like a children's hospital. They wear like the funny little red hats with the little dingly things.
Yeah,
over it.
yeah.
So like the Shriners Children's Hospital. It's basically almost like a it's almost like a
St. Jude's type of shit.
yeah, exactly. So but it's actually legit. Like parents don't like if your kids go there, they front everything. Like they really, and it's like the high end.
Freemasons aren't bad people, dude.
Right.
They're just powerful people.
Right. And I'm sure if you cross them, then,
I'm sure if I was one and your career that you work, and I go up to one of them and I go, hey, I got a buddy, I got someone who I'm having personal issues with.
Right.
He works here, and there. And they go, oh, yeah, we got a guy for that. Not
Yeah.
to like kill you, but
yeah, we got a guy.
you're going to lose your job.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have people like that.
I'm 100%. And like even this.
What are you looking at?
I don't know.
You're like scaring me. You all right?
I'm just thinking like
Past like 2 episodes, you've been like weird. Like
weird. Why? Because I'm just
You're
thinking.
like dazing out. You're doing things.
I'm dazing out. I'm thinking, bro. When I think, my thinking cap
But
is
I don't
on.
like when someone stares behind me, dude, when I know nothing's behind me.
Well, you know what? We're in a new fucking studio. I'm still getting my bearings, right? I'm just making sure there's nobody stranger dangers here.
Bro,
I'm just saying, bro.
look at me. You on drugs?
No, I'm not
You got a
doing
drug problem?
drugs.
You got a drug problem?
No, what?
Look at Papa.
He's with you, Papa.
Remember how you said when a parent knows? I know something's going on.
Oh, yeah?
So you're going to sit down and talk to me. What is it? Are you getting bullied at work?
Come on, man.
Are you getting bullied at work?
No, never.
Do you need me to go there and talk to your supervisors?
What
and
are
stuff?
you going to do? I am the supervisor. I'm going to talk to my fucking planners and fucking managers.
Who's bullying you, Ryan?
Nobody's bullying me. I'm fine. I'm fine. You know what? I'm fine. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone, Dad. You just don't get it. You just don't get it.
So was there anybody on the list that like took you by surprise?
Took me by surprise that I seen on the list. To be honest with you, no, not really, because in my mind, like I'm taken by surprise if you're not on the list. You know what I mean? Like the whole like Aaron Rodgers and Jimmy Kimmel thing was fucking great, by the way. So Aaron Rodgers,
Well, he's threatening to sue Aaron Rodgers.
yeah, but you know
for,
what
like,
though?
slander
You
and
know what
shit.
though? You know what though? Follow the fucking money, because so you may not be on the logs, right? Which I still find that hard to believe. But your personal chef right now, you're currently your personal chef. Guess who was Jeffrey Epstein's personal chef?
Same guy?
Same fucking guy. So you tell
That guy
and-
would get kicked out of my house in a heartbeat.
Right.
That guy wouldn't make it out of my house.
So, and you've been friends with this guy for years. You've been friends with him while he was still chefing for Jeffrey Epstein. So you're telling me, and like that chef like lived in like Jimmy Kimmel's like house and shit, like one of his houses and stuff. So you're telling me, like you have a good friend that you trust to be your personal chef. Is like you're gonna be friends with those kind of people that he knows that he's fucking a chef for fucking Captain Pito. Like you.
You know
can't-
what Aaron Rodgers would say to him? Do you leave your kids home alone with the chef there?
Yeah. So
Do you leave your little toddlers at home? Or your kids in general?
right.
With just the chef there?
Yeah.
Do you trust him in the house with just them?
Let me know. Let me know. Daddy wants to know.
Bro, what are you looking at?
What? Oh, I was looking at the soundproofing on the wall. I gotta fix
You're
something.
bugging me out, dude. You
I'm
are
looking at the
bugging
soundproofing on the
me
wall. I
out.
just gotta fix something over there. That's it. Just
They
right
got
there in
you.
the corner.
They fucking got you.
Who got me? The lizard people?
They fucking got you.
I wish. Bro, I'm telling you.
They fucking got
I
you.
am selling out the minute I could get a fucking check.
There's a zillion alien videos out too. And you know what, dude? You talk about selling out. You're talking complete going opposite of everything we ever tried to do. And you're making me really uncomfortable with the way you're looking at shit. You're a fucking sellout. They got you.
No, because I'm literally. So now I'm looking this way, right? I'm looking this way. And what you said before with the soundproofing on the wall, right? So I'm looking, I'm like, fuck, now that corner, I have to fix that corner over there. You're right. And now I'm thinking, like, what is going to be the easiest way to go left and then up and then left
All right,
and
well,
then
we're going
up?
to stop talking about that because no one cares about that.
All right, well, that's what you want to know what I was looking at.
But you were looking behind me at one point too.
Because up there, I was looking, I was like, I got to get some ceiling paint to touch up the ceiling over there, too. Now that I'm sitting over here, I can see it.
We're
from this
recording a
angle.
podcast, sir.
Well, I was still holding conversation while I was looking around. It's not my fault. You can't fucking.
Are you smoking the pot?
the devil's lettuce?
Ryan, let me smell your fingertips.
devil's-
No.
Yeah. What's that smell? My ass. Oh, God, it's so fucking gross. But yeah, so fucking bottom line is any celebrity that I like, if you told me like that person doesn't even was anti-Epstein and knew and was like against it, I'd be like, what? You don't say. Remember Ricky Gervais a couple years ago?
When he ripped Hollywood.
He's like, you all are fucking pedophiles. Shut up. I don't care. You know what I mean? He's like, I don't care.
And they were all doing that.
Yeah, and then Tom Hanks was like, oh, Hillary Clinton just came out on the fucking Epstein logs. But you
Not
won't hear about
surprised.
that,
I'm not surprised.
right? But you won't hear about fucking that.
She's writing Bill's fucking suicide note right now. What do you think she's doing?
Yeah, right? Bill Clinton's about to Clinton himself.
No, I'm dazing off.
See? What are you looking
But I'm
at?
looking at that tent you have there.
Yeah.
That's very similar to a building we spoke about today.
Holy shit.
And that's a kid's toy.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
fucking got you, dude.
They got me. They got me.
You wanna?
I'm one of them. You're a fucking creep.
You're Right. Right. Yo, but there's a zillion alien videos out now. You see this shit
Yeah.
in Florida, right by where all that shit happened,
Well,
right?
apparently they have like a really good quality alien like video out there now. So, I mean, anything is possible, bro. Like we've not too long ago, a couple months ago, you got to remember our government was like, yeah, there's basically UFOs flying around.
But what would we do? What changes in our lives? You're still going to work. You still got to pay for your house. We're still getting taxed. It's not free living just because aliens are here.
You're right. You're right.
So what would change? Nothing. Are they attacking us?
No, I think they're looking at us and like, look at these fucked up people.
These morons.
Like, look at these fucking retards. They could have been part of the cool party up in the Interstellar's extraterrestrial
The
galaxy.
Epstein fucking planet?
Right, but here they are. Here they are trying to make little fucking electric toy cars that make no sense. What do you mean? Electric vehicles are one of the dumbest, retarded
I want a
things.
Prius.
Yeah, you do.
I want
bet
a
you
fucking
do.
Prius, dude.
Why?
I'm sick of paying for gas.
Why?
I just want to plug my car into an extension cord and, you know.
That's illegal.
What do you mean? If I did an extension cord from my house to my car?
From your house. I thought you meant like off like a street light or some shit when you could steal power. So
That's illegal? No, yeah, obviously, but
yeah, what I understand. So here's the thing about electric vehicles. You know the term supply and demand.
yeah.
So we cannot supply nearly enough energy if New York was, or actually the world, I should say, was 30% of electric vehicles.
What about solar? If they're solar cars.
Solar doesn't matter because we don't have the capacity of storage of the energy in the long term. So like harvesting it, sure. Storing it in some capacities or some battery form, sure. But like long term major storage, like it's there, but it's ridiculously expensive.
How do you store this?
So there you go. That's
So
the
like
thing.
tanks? Like what is
So like
it?
capacitors, you have
I'm
like
picturing like
batteries.
Monsters Inc. and like little containers
Well, I
filled
guess
with
you could-
energy.
you could-
Is
you
that
could-
what it looks like?
You could consider that as like a battery, I guess. But that's the problem. So like for storage, like they have to have some kind of windings. So there's a lot to it, bro. There's a lot to it. And then even like, do you know how much it is so eco-friendly to make an electric vehicle that like we destroy the planet to make one electric vehicle? And it's like,
Why you say that?
so mining the copper, mining the cobalt, using all these diesel engine machines. So you have a diesel truck digger, right? Mining copper and cobalt.
What did you say?
Diesel trucking digger with a D.
Okay.
Mining cobalt and mining titanium, mining fucking copper, right? So the amount of diesel that costs to produce the amount of raw materials you need, it's like 200 gallons of diesel per order. Then once they get that fucking raw materials from like Africa or from India, they ship it over to China on a diesel fucking boat, right? So now you're using that.
And then I got to go back and forth and back and forth.
From China, now you're using coal-powered fucking plants, all disgusting, dirty, non-environmental friendly plants to produce the material, to ship it back on a fucking diesel ship to like America for these coal fucking power plants or whatever fucking power plants they're on to create these manufactured things.
Keep doing it.
It's the biggest.
Destroy the world, bro. I told you. We need. I can't stress enough. We need civil war. We need anarchy.
How about this? You could solve the world's electrical problems with nuclear, but nobody wants to do it because
It sounds scary.
it sounds scary. And do you know how many major fucking conglomerate corporations that you'll probably not put them out of business, but you'll fucking like the lobbyists and shit would never let it happen because like the super duper wealthy elite rich would never let it happen.
So it sounds like they could repair all the roads where there's never a pothole.
Yeah, of course.
You know all these old tire lots that you just can't melt down the car tires. You can't get rid of them.
Yeah.
Somebody found a way to make roads using those tires, and they're basically like everything proof.
Is
Quick
it rubber?
fix, almost. It's still solid, but the
Like a
rubber in
composite?
it, I don't know what it is, but it's almost perfect and it's an easy fix.
Yeah, but like, how does it fare against like snow, rain,
Perfect, supposedly.
freezing,
Perfectly
extreme heat, like summer heats?
perfect. They're saying it's the perfect thing and it's like indestructible.
Interesting. You don't ever see that in America.
No.
Look at it in New York. Like, for example, like highway work, right? When by the time they're done finishing up like a highway reconstruction or bridge
They're
reconstruction,
200 feet of fucking construction. Yeah.
yeah. By the time they're done with that, it takes so many years that they got to rip it back up to redo it because it's
Yeah, by the time they start making their way down the highway
Yeah.
to repair it,
They gotta come back and
come
do
back
it.
and start it all over.
job security, bro. The worst.
Potholes in New York are the worst. They're people, they're vicious, they're houses. And we pay for all that.
Yep.
And we still hit them.
Yep. But our taxes, bro, you got to get that tax money, dog, because we have got to help people in other countries with their fucking problems. And if you don't, you're racist.
You're a bigot.
You're a bigot.
So you heard the leader of China? What's his name? Ping Ping. What the fuck's his name?
According to
How do you say his name?
According to
Man.
it's Xi Jinping.
Honestly, how do you say his name?
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping?
Yeah, something like that.
I want to say it like Xi Jinping, you bring graces to China. Xi Jinping, you bring graces to China. He basically said they're getting Taiwan by the end of the year. Like Taiwan's going to be part of the motherland by the end of the year.
Oh boy.
So,
Oh boy.
I mean, can we fund a third war?
Not we
Can
can't.
we fund a third war?
If China really wants to take over Taiwan,
Right now.
just logistically, we don't. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna help them.
We can't.
Because we're sucking Israel's dick. We're sucking Ukraine's dick. Like who else? Who else's dick? Like how many more dicks can we fit in our mouth? How many more dicks can we fit in our mouth?
Like at this point, Taiwan should just go, you know what? Yeah,
We
dude.
can't because if they take over Taiwan, think of it like strategically. Like we kind of keep China in check because we are fucking butt buddies with Taiwan. So if China tries to step out of line more than they already do and like want to like fuck around and find out, like that's why like Ukraine was like such a big thing too with Russia, even though years ago there was no fucking whatever. I'm not gonna get into that because that's a whole nother fucking story. But if China like that's why like Cuba was a big fucking issue
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
right? Because if Russia got Cuba, now they're a rock throw away
From us.
from us. If China gets Taiwan, then that strategically puts them in place to really fuck us or
If
fuck
needed
us up
to be.
if needed to be.
They're going to take it. whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not.
I just
And
wanna know-
honestly, if you're Taiwan, do you do it peacefully?
No.
Or do you get your fucking people fucking murdered? How big's Taiwan?
Taiwan is really not that big, I don't think.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's face it. If China wanted them to blow them up, they could just erase Taiwan, where it's not even a land anymore; it's just ocean. And also,
Xi Jinping.
He showed a little bit of weakness and said China's economy is in trouble.
I don't buy it. I
He
don't buy
said
it.
it. For him to say,
we
they're
are
very proud people. We do nothing wrong.
We are so dependent on China. I honestly don't buy it. I don't buy it. I really don't buy it. I don't know why he would say that. Maybe he was trying to fucking play. I don't know
Play
what he was
possum?
thinking. But you know, you also got to worry about North Korea too. I mean, they're big. They're fucking. They're pathetic to begin with, but like they're crazy, bro. You know. You know, I kind of miss having a president who didn't get us involved in
Wars
proxy wars
and scared everybody.
yeah, and like gear us up for World War III. Those are the good old days.
Mean tweets, low gas prices, no
Oh my
wars.
God. House mortgage rates all time low. Fucking interest rates super low. You could buy a car without getting banged over the head. Oh, so
Who
good.
you think's gonna? You think Biden's gonna run again?
Yeah, he's
You think he's gonna run again?
In
Well,
a
they
un-
have no other candidate.
well in an undemocratic, fashionable way. He's forcing the Democratic Party in states to not have any type of Democratic primaries run.
You know what sucks, right?
Like a
2028. You know what's gonna happen in 2028, right? It's
I'm
gonna
probably
be.
gonna be dead, but
it's
go
gonna be Ron DeSantis versus Gavin Newsom for president.
Well, they were going to try to put up. I thought they were going to try to put up Newsom
This time?
This time go around, but I guess they're all conforming to.
I feel like he's
dictatorship.
too hated, bro. Like even on both ends, I feel like he's
Gavin
hated.
Newsom. Well, he's the biggest piece of shit out there. Look what he did with China when he came into fucking San Francisco.
It's insane, right?
Absolutely insane. San Francisco was literally living in human shit. Literally living in human shit. and China
clean
comes
the streets.
through, and it's like a week. He fucking cleans up San Francisco like it's fucking pristine.
Couldn't do that all your whole time, huh?
Bro.
You had to do it that
Yeah.
week.
And then he says on the fucking cover, he goes, you know, you might be wondering why, but be questioning that we cleaned up the streets because China was coming. He goes, yeah, that's what we did. That's what we do. And everyone's like, wait, what? What? You just said that loud. And then he's like, oh, you know.
Do you think Kamala Harris is gonna be his vice again?
With Biden?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to go the Harris-Biden ticket, you know.
She's been kind of quiet. Huh?
Of course, because...
She's waiting for like shit to pop off. Where I wasn't involved in that.
Bro, they keeping her quiet is because she's dumber than Joe Biden. Have you heard her fucking speak?
Yeah.
Like the word sound, that cackle, I hate
I know.
it.
Who do you think is going to be Trump's vice?
Oh, I hope it's Vivek Ramaswamy. I love him,
The
dude.
little Indian dude?
Yeah, bro.
What is he?
He's the man. I don't know.
What is his race?
Well, I guess he's Indian or something, but he's Catholic, I think.
He needs a girl, I feel.
He has a wife.
No.
Oh,
Trump
like
as like a fucking
Well, it's not going to be Nikki Haley.
she's
She's
retarded.
like, she's a female version of Dick Cheney, and that's the last person we need. And she literally just takes lobbyist monies. She'll be like, you know what, guys? Cancer is really good for you. We did a study, and turns out cancer, not that bad. So, no, she's the fucking absolute worst. And
How do you say that Indian dude's
Sarah
name?
Huckabee Sanders is too ugly for Trump, so he won't do it. He won't do it. It would have to be a good-looking girl. Honestly, I think he should, if he's smart, he'll get fucking Vivek to run with him.
Wait, how do you
because
say Vivek's last name?
Ramaswamy.
Ramaswamy.
There you go.
Trump Ramaswamy?
Trump Ramaswamy. Trump Ramaswamy, this dick down your throat, baby. Let's go. Yeah, you know what? That's what it should be. If I was Donald Trump,
That would
I'd
be
get
the
Vivek,
slogan?
right? It'd be Trump Ramaswamy, this dick down your throat, Democrats. Let's go. I'd vote for him
You're going to vote for him regardless.
because I need to bring this country back to some type of normalcy.
It ain't going to happen.
No, it's definitely not gonna happen,
They're going to rig it. They're going to do something.
bro. It's these fucking the blatant rigging and the blatant cheating, and it's just it's absolutely preposterous.
You're going against us. You're going in jail. Or we're going to kill you or something.
Or and then you have that cult following that's just like cannot compute. Donald Trump, Satan,
Bad
like,
man.
yeah, bad man orange. It's like they I don't understand it. It's the most wildest thing ever.
Donald Trump is a bad man.
Let me see you do those math equations.
Donald Trump is a bad man. Oh my God. I still can't believe Ethan. I was about to say Ethan Hawke. I hope he wasn't. I like Ethan Hawke. Stephen Hawkins.
He's a fucking piece of shit. One of the most brilliant men on the face of this earth ever to be around.
What do you make?
He created.
Stephen Hawkins? Isn't he an actor?
I'm talking about fucking.
Yeah, wasn't he an actor?
No, you're thinking about what's his name? Who was Superman that fucking broke his fucking back?
Wait, tell me, they're not the same person? I always thought the fucking dude in the wheelchair played Superman.
What?
Yeah, who's that guy? Reed. Christopher Reed.
You thought Stephen Hawkins was Christopher Reed?
Yeah, I always thought Stephen Hawkins played Superman. So
you
what did
didn't.
Stephen Hawkins make?
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Stop it.
yeah.
Guess what, motherfucker?
You are retarded, bro.
I am.
Bro, you thought Stephen Hawkins was Christopher Reed?
Yeah.
Superman?
Yeah.
Versus one of the most brilliant men in this world that created all types of
what did he create?
He created all types of technological programs. He created software systems. He created fucking technologies that are beyond our fucking like wildest dreams. Stephen Hawkins.
And he couldn't fix himself, huh? That brilliant.
He tried. He created the fucking, when I go to Mexico, one of those guys. He created that thing.
Hey, Bill, do you want to take a flight today? No way that guy's that smart.
Bro, he's fucking
No, the
brilliant.
computer he uses is smart.
No, he's fucking the guy, and like not for nothing, but like
What did he create? You said he made a bunch of things. Name one.
I told you,
Name the product.
I don't fucking know. Like,
Don't look it up either,
I'm
dude.
gonna look it up because I want to say IBM, but it's not. What did
IBM?
Stephen Hawkins discover? Let's see.
Discover?
Hold on.
So he didn't create anything. He discovered something.
No, well, he fucking black holes, subatomic particle. Let's see, black holes.
Bro, obviously, if you're stuck like this and someone puts a fucking telescope at your fucking face, all you could do is look through the telescope, yeah, you're going to see something once in a while. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. Look at this. He didn't invent anything. Hold on.
He discovered things.
Yeah.
So he's not smart.
Hawkins is best known for his discovery that black holes emit radiation which can be detected by special instrumentation. It's pretty fucking still.
So you know how that happened? His aide was sick of him, put him in the corner, gave him a telescope and said, look up at this guy. And he's sitting there, yeah. Clearly you're going to see something.
Black holes. Black holes, son. Won't you come? Wash away the pain. Black holes, son.
All right. Why are we making fun of this guy so much?
Because he's a fucking pedophile. He's a piece of shit.
He is.
He's a piece of shit.
He's not the pedophile I would want to beat up, though, like in my basement.
Because he's too easy.
Yeah, I want...
Bill Clinton, though.
He's too old now. He's too old.
You know, Chris Tucker, they say Chris Tucker and Bill Clinton were like best friends too and fucking...
Really?
Yeah.
Chris Tucker?
Yeah. Like Bill Clinton used to take...
Friday, Chris Tucker?
Yeah, like Chris Tucker used... Like Bill Clinton used to take Chris Tucker like around like the world, like on his flights and stuff, to do impersonations of himself. So it's almost like his house. Hey, Chris, come here, Chris. Come make him...
You think Bill fucked Tucker?
I wouldn't be too surprised. I wouldn't be... I put nothing past Bill anymore. I literally put nothing past Bill anymore. The fact of the matter that Epstein...
Was Will on that list?
Smith? I don't know. The fact of the matter that Epstein had Bill Clinton in a blue dress in his apartment, like on a painting, like once you walk in the door, that means Jeffrey Epstein owned him. Owned him.
Bro, we should get that painting of me and you.
Put us in blue dresses.
Yeah, I want a red dress. I'm the devil in red.
Ooh.
You know?
The devil wears Prada.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, you dirty boy, you.
You could be in blue because that's what you vote for.
Yeah.
They got you. They corrupted you. I know what they did to you.
Yeah.
Remember, Papa knows best. Papa knows best. Dude, God, dude, I hate them. I hate them all.
Yeah, bro. They're fucked up.
You know,
They're fucked up.
I don't believe, not that I don't believe these lists. I want to hear from Maxwell's voice herself, not from her behind a fucking cell. I want to see her on a fucking beach with a coconut, then telling me to list, knowing there's not a gun to her head and, you know?
Yeah. Like her trying to save her ass.
Yeah, I don't want her trying to save her ass. I want...
But the FBI...
She's only doing 20 years.
Bro,
supposedly.
First off, the FBI...
The book's going to come out when we're older.
The FBI has plethora of documents, videos. Jeffrey Epstein recorded everything. Everything. He has videotapes of everything. He has cassettes. He has CDs. He has hard drives of everything. And the FBI won't fucking release it because they fucking know that if the public gets their fucking hands on who, what, where, when, and how, it'll be the end of our fucking government to begin with. Because you know why? It's not just Hollywood that's in there.
No,
it's gonna be politicians. It's gonna be attorney generals. It's gonna be judges. It's gonna be prosecutors. It's gonna be, it's gonna be lawmakers. It's gonna be detectives.
How are people still with their wives?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Like, how's Hillary still with Bill, knowing that? Well, granted, she's fucking evil. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like these other people who were there? Like,
well, look at Anthony Weiner and Habna Abdin or whatever, Huma Abdin. That was like, so...
She knew?
When Hillary Clinton, when Huma Abdin got her, like, laptops and Anthony Weiner... When Anthony Weiner was Carlos Danger and showing his body, his naked body off to underage girls on webcam, they took, like, her laptops and stuff, and the detectives, the 7 detectives that looked into Abdin's laptop, Hillary Clinton's, like, personal assistant, they all threw up, and I think 6 of them are dead right now. 6 of the 7 are dead, and that's where the whole Pizzagate and fucking like that whole fucking black hole, which that was like the
black hole.
That was like the gate to like opening up the world to like okay,
Hillary Clinton.
right? And the reason why Anthony Weiner is not dead and Huma because. So after that all went down with Anthony Weiner, you think Huma would fucking divorce him, right?
Yeah.
No, they're still legally married.
So make some dude like see how they could take you out, right? They could take anybody out at any time, right? Like I promise everybody in this world, I would never commit suicide. So if
Yeah,
something
not
happens,
suicidal.
listen, my brakes work in my car.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking excellent fucking driver. I promise you, if I go out in like some like blaze of fire, just know I had nothing to do with it. You know?
Right.
Like, dude.
Angela doesn't know how to tie a knot, so he's not going to hang himself.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
I can barely tie my
He has
shoes.
Velcro shoes.
I don't eat crayons and stuff, so the toxins won't get to me.
Right.
They have all this money. They kill these people. Why haven't they took out the big bad wolf that's going against them?
Because it'll be too obvious, I guess. Like, if
I mean, taking out Jeffrey Epstein was pretty fucking obvious.
well, taking out Jeffrey Epstein
was a
mutual.
must. That was a must.
That was a mutual. That was. We all hate each other.
But this guy's
But
gonna fuck us all.
this is the common ground. That was the common ground.
Imagine being that powerful that you have dirt on everybody, like every fucking big
Look
wig.
at the fucking Prince whatever from the UK.
Prince Andrew or whatever.
Yeah, he's still hiding in like
He's on the list, right?
he's on the list. He's
His wife's
dead.
gonna stay with him.
I'm sure. I don't fucking know, but he again in the UK, like he won't leave his fucking like little
He's a dead man, you think?
dead man. He's going to jail, bro. He's guilty. But because of these royalty laws, like if he's on his like they can't take him from his fucking
It's fucking insane, dude.
absolutely insane. And him and fucking Bill Clinton were like fucking bend over buddies. You know,
Literally.
they were like fucking the same like underage girls and shit. And when she
Bill,
came
please
back,
bend over, Andrew. I'd like to watch this.
but do some math.
Dot. Please.
Yes. But, you know, and then when the girl came out and said it was Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew, everyone was like, you're fucking crazy, you're wrong. And then, like, when photo evidence came out, they were like,
Prince Andrew's the old one.
yeah, they're all
Who's the
fucked
one
up.
that like kind of got disowned, married the black girl,
That's Prince Harry.
and they
William,
kind of like gave him like
Harry or William, one of those fucking
they're
two.
like kind of like fuck you broke code,
Right, like you fucking tainted our bloodline.
and he's just like I don't give a fuck.
right,
Right?
and he's like, we don't want to be royalty anyway. They're like, good, get the fuck out. And they're like, wait, baby, come back. Can we please come back?
Can we just get a little bit of money before
Right.
we leave?
So they're like living in California, go figure, or some shit.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're
some
not in the UK.
No, they're not in the UK. They're not in the UK.
We done here,
I think we're done. 'Cause I fucking hate these motherfuckers.
right? This episode got me mad.
I'm holding my tongue back like so hard.
For what? You're part of them now.
Hey, yeah, I guess. Where's my money? Where the fuck is my money, yo?
Where's my money, Chris?
Where's my money? Where's my money, bro? Where's that money, bro?
All right. You got anything you want to say before we fucking wrap
No.
this up? Go get some hoodies, Patreon. Follow us on everything. Fucking again, rebuilding. Need everybody to fucking listen. If you do follow us on Apple, swing over to Spotify and fucking bump our numbers up. And if you follow us on Spotify, swing over to Apple and bump our fucking numbers up. Give us fucking ratings or fucking do the damn thing.
Yeah, bro.
And
Yeah, bro. Come
With
back
that
around.
being said, you don't have to stand tall, but you have to stand the fuck up!
Bing bang.
Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Bing
Exclamation
bang.
point!